I have chosen to review khanacademy.org for two reasons. One, it is a site that I have watched since its infancy, and I've seen it grow and develop. And secondly, I really believe in the cause. This is a great entry screen. Colors are beautiful and soft and elegant. And if we scroll down, we'll see that the color palette is actually taken from this entry screen. Immediately upon entry, we are told the site's purpose, and we can quickly figure out where to go. I have access to all of the subjects from the top drop-down menu. And this remains throughout the entire user experience regardless of where I navigate. Additional functionality does appear when I log in. A side note, the subjects drop-down is missing from the mobile version, and users are forced to sign up or sign in, which is really annoying, but it's understandable given the desire of organizations to track mobile usage and user experience. Upon login, my header changes. I now see that I am a coach. The site's still really clean. The color scheme is in the same tonal range. I really like the non-serifed font and the line spacing. You'll see that the font is small, but because of the increased line spacing, it's legible and very readable. This is a design trick. If you want a lighter, more elegant feel, you can reduce the size of the font and increase the spacing between the lines. Khan has an awesome search function. It remains up here at the top menu throughout the entire user experience. The top menu takes very little space, very little real estate. The content sections are divided roughly into fourths. The content section actually begins here and goes over to here. Everything else is background and is created so that if the page increases or decreases in size, the content still fits. The color block alternates between the right and the left column, and it provides the balance for the content in the other 3/4 of the page. The color is not an image, so it adds no overhead to the site. The menu content, if I go up here, this lays over the page and does not cause you to have to reload the page, which eliminates load time. Color is used to distinguish between subjects. The navigation itself is really nicely handled given how much data is being managed and served. Once I select my subject, I can then select the discipline within a subject area. A secondary menu within that discipline is introduced within the page, and icons within the subject are all color coordinated, as well as contain an image that denotes the topic of the subject. As you can see, as I overlay these topics, I get a background color rather than having a line or having my text change color. This is really classy and elegant, and yet I easily know where I am and what I would be clicking on if I click. As I drill down, the topics are further divided out, and sophisticated and elegant progress indicators replace the static menu. This helps the user to know what they viewed and what still remains to be visited. You'll see there is no real breadcrumbing. There's just very simple backlinks and next section buttons. So if I scroll down, I can see the sections that I can go visit. Most of the text is in gray, light blue, or it'll match the color of the section. There is white always overlaid on the colored swatches. The site does have a lot of full white, but it doesn't have any full black. The white seems to be offset by the hue of the color on the page. You'll notice that the white will actually diminish a little bit when it's placed next to a large section of color, and so it doesn't appear nearly as stark. This is also enhanced by the lighter colors of the text. The final video then displays on the last level, or the Quizlet view, and you'll see that the progress indicator is also here, and also my mouse overs are a little bit more dominant. This is the entry to one of the Quizlets, and if I answer the question, I have 6 problems as you can see up here, and if I answer the question, how many more rubber bands does Giancarlo have than Jessica? Giancarlo has 9, Jessica has 6, so my answer is 3. I can check my answer, and it indicates that I got it right. The reason that this is giving us a refresh is because I've logged out of this site for the purposes of the next page. The Browse All function opens to a beautifully crafted directory. It's structured in the same manner as the internal menu system. Mouse overs even use the colors of the sections, so that no matter where I am in the site, once I get used to the colors, I'll know, easily I can tell whether I'm in the right section or not. A few items are noticeably missing from this Browse All, but I believe it's because this is a video library and not an index of the entire site. Every element on the pages that's not a video is highly optimized, and the code is written to call the navigational images as overlays, reducing the server load and speeding up the user experience. When images are used, as in the college admissions section, the back is blurred out, and only the part that's critically important is sharpened. This is also to reduce the file size, and it contributes to efficiency and effectiveness. All in all, Khan boasts a pleasant and modern upscale color scheme, ultra-simple navigation, and a streamlined interface. It is form and function at its very best.